Welcome back to my Vision News. Three news stories. First one is about the withdrawal of Amhara forces from Shire, northwestern Tigray, and its surrounding areas. Uh, 2 days ago, Ethiopian National Defense Force reported that its officers had said goodbye to Amhara Special Force officers, and Amhara Special Force had left Shire and surrounding areas. But last night, Reuters reported about this development. Reuters is quoting some humanitarian workers in Shire. So, what is Reuters' claim about the withdrawal? Has Amhara Special Force withdrawn from Shire, or is it still there? Secondly, two updates for you from and close to Mekelle. And thirdly, viewers, Wellega, I think 2 days ago, I reported fighting in East Wellega in Kiramo district. Now, Amharic news sources are sharing some numbers. They say dozens of innocent Amhara civilians have been killed in Haro Abdus Salam in East Wellega. Details for you. Firstly, viewers, withdrawal of Amhara forces is now becoming like withdrawal of Eritrean military. Eritrean military withdrew from large parts of Tigray, withdrawing since last month. There is no substantial military presence of Eritrea in major cities of Tigray now. But we keep on seeing pictures, videos of Eritrean soldiers. So they are reportedly still in the outskirts of main cities and in border areas as well. Eritrea is largely silent. It has not said a word about withdrawal otherwise of its forces. African Union observers, they say they have launched the verification process of withdrawal of forces from Tigray. So this verification is underway. No final report from African Union observers. Same seems to be happening in the case of Amhara Special Force. 2 days ago, it was Ethiopian National Defense Force which announced the withdrawal of Amhara Special Force from Shire and surrounding areas. ENDF shared a post on its Facebook page. ENDF showed an ENDF channel about a essay saying goodbye to Amhara Special Force soldiers. An Amhara Special Force commander was interviewed who said that they were on a mission for the country, they had accomplished the mission and they were leaving the area. And ENDF confirmed the withdrawal of Amhara Special Force from Shire and surrounding areas. Then, a few hours ago, Reuters published an article about the post of Ethiopian National Defense Force. And Reuters is claiming that Amhara Special Force members are still in Shire. What is the source? Aid workers. Reuters referred to some statements, information gained through aid workers. Humanitarian workers say that Amhara Special Force soldiers are still deployed to Shire. What does it mean? Does it mean that Ethiopian National Defense Force is covering up the presence of Amhara forces in Shire? Or withdrawal has started? Maybe it will take some days, a few days for the completion of withdrawal of all Amhara Special Force units from Shire and surrounding areas. So we'll have to wait a little, I think. So far, Reuters has rejected the claims of Ethiopian National Defense Force. Let's hope that this withdrawal of Amhara Special Force does not turn into the issue like the withdrawal of Eritrean military, which is still not clear in terms of how many have withdrawn, how many are there, where are they. And African observers are silent as well. They have not said a word so far. They're just monitoring the withdrawal. Secondly, there was two updates from close to Mekelle and from Mekelle. Flight ban was imposed on youth in Tigray, in Mekelle especially. Youth were not being allowed to travel by air from Mekelle to Addis Ababa. What is the latest? Latest is that ban continues. Ban continues, no change. Till June, no flights available from Mekelle to Addis Ababa. All flights booked, or you can say booking is closed. So only seats available will be in July. That just shows that a lot of people want to flee Tigray, and Ethiopian Airlines is not increasing the number of flights. It started from one flight a day, then three flights a day, no further increase in the flights. And those who want to travel to Addis Ababa from Mekelle, they must show proof of residence in Addis Ababa, and they should buy two-way ticket. It means there are restrictions continuing on Tigray youth, which are very expected. How many Tigrayans can be hosted, can be accommodated by Addis Ababa? Addis Ababa has its own problems. If thousands of Tigrayans enter Addis Ababa, obviously there'll be a problem there. So that is why we're seeing that the federal government is restricting the entry of Tigrayans into Addis Ababa from Mekelle by air. Thirdly, a cement factory close to Mekelle has restarted production. Mesebo cement factory, which was closed, reportedly it has restarted operations. That is what we have been saying, that economic activity should be renewed in Tigray. People cannot remain dependent on aid forever. Economic activity is gradually resuming in Tigray. 2 days ago, we saw some pictures of vehicles carrying goods on their way towards Tigray from neighboring regions. That is what is needed. By air travel allowed, by road travel not allowed. By road link between Tigray and neighboring regions must be restored. That is the only way to resume commercial activities, economic activities in Tigray. But Mesebo cement factory has restarted its operations. Thirdly, viewers of Wellega, where we are receiving reports about continued escalation of tensions. 2 days ago, we reported an operation launched by Oromia Special Force against ethnic Amharas in Haro Abdis Salam in East Wellega. In that operation, dozens of ethnic Amharas were killed. 37 deaths are being claimed by Amharic news sources. They say 37 civilians were killed in the operation by Oromia Special Force. Now, what is happening is that local ethnic Amharas are defending themselves. They are armed. Somehow they have managed to arm themselves. Oromia Special Force is trying to disarm them. That is leading to confrontation, especially in border areas, areas close to Oromia Amhara border. And East Wellega, Kiramo are now new battlefronts between Oromo and Amharas. West Wellega is not a battlefront, because in West Wellega, Ole is in a very strong position. Ethnic Amharas, they have been expelled from West Wellega towards East Wellega. In East Wellega, we are now seeing these clashes. Around 3 to 4 weeks ago, there were clashes in Angargutan. Dozens were killed back then. Oromia region's deputy president back then claimed that more than 90% of the killed were ethnic Oromos. But in this new escalation in East Wellega, Kiramo, Haro Abdis Salam, ethnic Amharas were killed reportedly, who are defending, who do not want to be disarmed. Wellega, problems in Wellega continue. no solution in sight. Ethnic Amharas accusing Shimalis that Shimalis should be removed for peace in Wellega, but I do not agree with it because the policy adopted by Oromia government in Wellega is not one man's policy, it is regional government's policy. And secondly, no regional government allows armed factions to operate, to be organized on its soil. Only a special force will continue operations against ethnic Amharas. At the same time, regional government should ensure protection of ethnic Amharas who have been killed in Wellega in several incidents in the past too. So the issue is very complex. Several players involved, and so far no signs of any lasting solution. Deaths of dozens of ethnic Amharas being reported in Harum this Salam. Thank you for watching.